So a few days away now from Heineken Cup semi-final. Do games get much bigger than this on the club stage?
No, I don't think so. This is a tournament which is the best of the best, and to be involved in a semi-final against a great team like Toulon is a massive privilege to be playing in. But we're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to the challenge that's set.
So you've played quite a few big games the last 3-4 years. Does the mindset change at all going into it?
No, I think it makes it a bit special because I've never done this before. I've never been involved in a Heineken Cup semi. And to do it with a great group of lads is brilliant. And so I guess it changes a little bit, but no, you still prepare the same. You prepare as the best you can, and try and work out their strengths and weaknesses, and really focus on yourselves as well and what you can do to better yourselves against them.
If we look back at the pool stages, Edinburgh 45-0 at the semi-finalists, last year's semi-finalists, couldn't get off to a better start really.
No, yeah, a very good start. Especially at their place, it's a pretty tough place to go, and to rack up that many points there. I think it took us quite a while to break them down, but then once we got a try, we opened up a bit. I thought it was outstanding. Everybody that played was, and everybody that is in the squad, and it's a squad that gets you to the place you are now, not just the team that enters the field.
And then Racing Metro, a home game in Brussels. Was that a completely different experience, or was it just like?
Yeah, but I guess we're used to it, haven't we? We've done quite a few different things this year. We've not had too many home games, to be honest. So it's just about making different memories, and that's certainly one.
And then back-to-back games against Munster, and over there at Toulon Park, what seemed like a pretty intense atmosphere.
Yeah, it was a great place to play. Everybody talks about that being one of the best atmospheres in rugby, and it definitely showed to be that. And it was a tough game, and we probably didn't perform the way we would have liked to in that game. But it was thankful enough to get the bonus point at the end, and push on from there.
Obviously, that bonus point in the end proved pretty crucial in guaranteeing that home quarter-final.
Yeah, it was about right. It was about time one of them went over. And the kick at the end, I'd missed quite a few that day. So to reward the team at the end and get the team got enough penalties during the game to probably warrant winning it, and it was about time one of them went over. But yeah, it's a massive step. Really, it's every point counts in this competition, as it's shown. So yeah, it was good to get a bonus point and push on from there.
And then perhaps certainly one of the crucial games. Talk us through Racing Metro away in Nantes, 20 points down, 20 minutes to go. What goes through the mindset there now? How did we pull that back?
They're a brilliant team, full of some unbelievable players, and they can turn nothing into a try. And there were certain points where I think there was a couple of errors from us, and they capitalised on it, and a couple of defensive mistakes or turnovers or so on, and they scored a couple of tries off him, and it didn't feel like we was ourselves, and you knew that once we regrouped and got ourselves together and had a word, that we was going to be all right and we was going to claw our way back, but to actually win that game when we was losing by that deficit in the first place was a massive result for us.
Does that sum up one of the strengths of the team?
Yeah, I don't think anything affects us. I don't think. We like playing in big occasions, but at the same time we like every game we play, and we don't pick and choose when we want to turn up. And I can think of a few times this year where things don't go quite your way in the first 10-20 minutes, and we always seem to bounce back straight away. No one seems to let their heads drop, and I think that's a massive quality in our team.
And then, obviously a few weeks ago, the quarter-final against Ulster, last year's beaten finalists, another massive occasion, but then another massive performance as well.
Yeah, I thought we was very professional in our performance there. I thought we did the right things. We played what was in front of us. Ulster's defences, one of the best, I'd say, and they're a very organised and well coached team, and it was going to take some hard work and some grit to break them down, and the pack was outstanding, and especially against their pack, what is renowned as a good pack. So to get a result like that against a team like that was a massive scalp, really.
And obviously 12 months previously, the game against Clermont, not gone quite so well. What lessons have been learned, do you think, in those 12 months?
I think we've come on leaps and bounds as a team since then. I think we've not just from that game. We've learnt a lot of lessons on the way as well. Clermont came over and we was never really in the game. That really put things into perspective. I guess we'd won the Premiership the year before that, and came into that game and the Blues away really at our own place. So you knew the hard work that had to go in to get to where you want to be, and we certainly worked hard since then.
So now, obviously, Twickenham again, a place that certainly for yourself and quite a few others in the squad has become almost a second home from home anyway in recent weeks.
I guess so, yeah. No, it's a brilliant place to play rugby, and it's good that so many of the boys are familiar with it as well. You look forward to playing there, and it's massively exciting to step out. It's a huge privilege. So to get the chance to play there, twice in 4 weeks, for Saracens, and a lot of the boys have played here as well. In Premiership finals and double headers and big games against Quins. It's always a big occasion when you go there, so it's no different this time.
Does that knowledge of the place, does it settle any nerves, or does it help in that respect?
I guess I don't think it settles any nerves, no, because it's such a big game, and it's only normal that you get nervous before games like this. But I think the familiarity of the the stadium and the changing rooms and it probably makes you relax a bit more when you're there. But it all depends on when you step over that white line, and nothing changes there. It's a rugby game.
Obviously, Twickenham will also be quite familiar for a lot of the players in the Toulon squad as well. A lot of English internationals, a lot of just superstar stellar names really. How would you think the approach to this game would need to be?
No, yeah, they've got obviously a massive range of internationals, whether it would be the English lads or any other nationality. They'll have all played at Twickenham, and so I guess they'll be used to it as well. But it's all about what happens on the day. It's all about how you prepare and how you get up, how you get yourself ready for this game. And I know that we're going to make sure that we're prepared as best we can be and ready for what comes.
Obviously, one player in their squad, Johnny Wilkinson, be very familiar with Twickenham. You're very familiar with him. Is a player you respect?
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, massively. He's set a standard. He pushed the bar right up as far as fly halves are concerned, and he's still doing that today. I think not just the way he is on the field, but the way he's off it as well. He's an unbelievable player who works so hard to get to where he needs to be, and it's a thing that everyone wants to follow in his footsteps, I guess.
What do you admire most about him?
There's a lot of things, to be honest. I mean, he not only does he control the game, and everybody talks about his kicking and all the work that goes into his kicking, but he smashes people as well. He gets stuck in. He puts his hand up for a team, and that's something that a lot of people respect about him.
Obviously, you'd have been, when he kicked over that winning goal for England in 2003, you probably hadn't even thought about playing rugby union back then.
Not at all.
Did you watch that game?
I did, yeah. As a kid, you're into, well, still now, you're into
any big sporting events, and you watch all, like you watch the Masters a couple of weeks ago, and the Ashes and so on. You know, you sat there at home, even though I played rugby league, I watched all the big rugby union games. So yeah, it's a pretty special moment.
Did you pick up a lot from that?
I picked up the way that he trains, you know, to stand there and watch the way that how precise he is in his training and how you know, shows the dedication that he's had all the way through his career, and so I guess I learned that from him.
So there's obviously he's one player to look out for, but there's plenty of others in that Toulon squad, isn't there?
Yeah, not so bad. There's a few. Just in the back line, there's you know, you've got Matt Giteau, who's another special player. Just outside him, there's Bastero. So yeah, you can't really just focus on one player. The squad is unbelievable, full of you know, established internationals. And, you know, it's going to be a massive challenge, but we're going to prepare. Like I said, we're going to prepare as best we can for it, and make sure that we're hopefully ready.